What's up, dummies? Today we're about to react to some disturbing things that were caught on doorbell cameras. Look at this thumbnail, bro. There is a random, creepy old lady in the middle of the night just staring at somebody's front door. These are gonna be a compilation of the craziest things that happened and that were caught on people's freaking cameras on their doorbells. Dude, I'm not messing around with this, bro. I have a freaking camera on my doorbell, and if I check the app right now, bro, let's say it was like 3 a.m. and I checked the app and I saw somebody outside my house, they're getting killed. I don't care. This is gonna be insane. Try not to get scared. Let's go.
November 30th, 2021, a woman from Dallas, Texas took to Twitter, expressing her concern over what her doorbell camera had been recording. This man had been standing outside her apartment almost every night for an entire month. The woman said she had no idea who this man was or what he was doing. Additionally, she had contacted police various times, but the man would always leave before they arrived. This is what her doorbell camera captured.
What the? Is he smiling? Wait, what? So he said there was a girl who sent in this footage. Apparently this guy, every single day, he stands outside of her door and just looks at her door. So in this clip, he's wearing this jacket. If we look on the bottom right, we can see that this was on November 30th, 2021. But then look, the clip changes. This was on November 27th. So 3 days earlier, he was there 2 times in a row just staring at her door?
The man always stood totally still, almost as if he was waiting for her to leave. In one clip, the man comes close to the woman's door, and in another, he appears to say something.
What? What the hell is he saying? Yeah, this guy's creepy. He's just talking to himself, staring at a door. Who stares at a door, bro? I can't wait to see that clip of the grandma that we saw in the thumbnail. Hopefully it's in the video and we can see that grandma, because I want to see what the hell she was doing, bro.
It's hard to say what the man's intentions were, but if the woman had left her apartment, something bad likely would have happened. After the woman posted this, the clips immediately went viral, with many concerned people reaching out to her, as well as criticizing the Dallas Police Department, who the woman said had not done enough. 2 days later, the woman posted an update, stating that her friends and family had confronted the man, and he had been removed by the building's security, and that since then the man had not returned. But many Twitter users cautioned the woman to keep her guard up, saying that there's a very good chance this man may come back.
He might come back, bro.
Because 2021, the woman hasn't posted any more updates about this.
So either she died or she just never encountered him again, and that's why we have never heard.
Creek Ranch, Texas. A homeowner's doorbell camera picks up something odd. A little girl all alone. It's the middle of the night.
Oh, that scared the hell out of me. I didn't know that was a little girl. What is that? What is that? That is so creepy.
Picks up something odd. A little girl all alone. It's the middle of the night. And the girl appears to be looking behind her, as if there's someone she's trying to get away from. But that's when this footage gets even more disturbing.
No way. She obviously looks scared.
No, please.
Oh my gosh. Dude, this is so creepy. What'd she say? Oh my gosh, what happened to this girl?
The girl is clearly terrified, but the house is unoccupied as the owners were away, so the girl runs away. It wasn't until a few days later when the homeowner would see this video. They immediately contacted the police, who in turn posted the video online, hoping people would come forward. But bizarrely, no one ever did. In fact, after this footage, the girl was never seen again. In the video, the girl kept looking back, leading to 2 theories. Either she was trying to get away from someone or something, or she was being used as bait to get the homeowners to open the door. Another theory is the girl may be the same girl from a missing persons case in South Dakota. In February 2019, 9-year-old Serenity Denard went missing. Serenity was allegedly seen in Justin, Texas, just a few days before this footage was recorded. While the girl does look similar to Serenity, police never confirmed the link. To this day, the girl's identity remains unknown, and sadly, we'll likely never know what happened to her.
Okay, what? So this girl was at somebody's doorbell saying, please, help, help. She's looking around. Obviously, something's not right, you know? The first theory is that she's trying to get away from somebody, but the second theory is that she was being used as a bait for a robbery. So basically, people will like use women or children. They'll like make the homeowner think that it's just like an innocent knock, 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 and then like a bunch of robbers will run in and use them as bait. But what he said about this is insane.
Theory is the girl may be the same girl from a missing persons case in South Dakota. In
So this girl's
February
name,
2019, 9-year-old Serenity Denard.
Serenity Denard. This girl went missing, but she lived in South Dakota. This doorbell footage took place in Texas. You might be wondering, that can't be her because, dude, she's from South Dakota. Texas is down here. No way. Well, look at this.
Serenity was allegedly seen in Justin, Texas, just a few days before this footage was recorded. While
Bro, she was seen in Justin, Texas, which is literally right around the way from where this footage was recorded. So she must have got kidnapped from South Dakota, then got brought somewhere in Justin. She was spotted there, and then a couple days later, that footage came out of a girl saying, please help, and they never found her again. That is that girl. I promise that's that girl. Serenity Denard, bro. What the? That is her, bro. That's just so crazy to me, bro. It's like a 9-year-old girl begging for help. The homeowner wasn't home, bro. Oh my gosh, she probably got captured again. Oh no. What also leads me to believe that she like was kidnapped or whatever. You can see that she's holding like a flashlight or something. I think she probably escaped from her kidnapper's house or something and then brought a flashlight with her because she knew she was going out in the middle of the night. Oh my gosh, nobody's ever found anything about her. Apparently this girl ran away from her children home or whatever in South Dakota on February 3rd, 2019. So she was at like daycare and then she just ran away one day and she's never been found. Dude, I honestly think this is her, bro. The pictures match up. This is insane, bro. I hope she gets found one day, bro. This is just sad to look at. Here's the next one.
A woman approached a man's house one night. Behind her, a man wearing a face mask follows. Despite having a doorbell camera, the homeowner opens the door without checking it. The woman says her car broke down and asks if she can use his phone. But when the homeowner says no, they reveal their true motive.
Hello, do y'all have a phone I can use? My car broke down and y'all's the only one that got a light on.
We don't.
You don't?
Sorry.
The man tries to force his way into the house, with a weapon in hand. Thankfully, the owner had locked the second door just in time, causing the couple to abandon their...
Dude, that's so dumb, bro. You pull up and you're like, oh, can I use your phone? My car broke down. Just as a lie to try to break into someone's house. The funny thing about this is her hoodie says orange power. Yeah, you're gonna be rocking orange power when you're in an orange prison jumpsuit.
It was March 7th, 2019.
Oh, I've seen this before.
A man walks up to a front door and proceeds to empty an entire fuel container on their porch.
Can you believe this? He's just pouring gas all over their front door and their porch. What the hell, bro?
He then attempts to light it, but it doesn't light and the man walks away. Thankfully, the man had made a big mistake, using diesel fuel instead of normal gasoline. While gasoline is very flammable, diesel is not.
Dude, if he used gasoline, he would have blown himself up. Like, dude, he was trying to like burn this person's house down or whatever, but he would have died. Like, if he would have lit all of that gasoline, it would have went, he would have had burns. He would have been running away from the crime scene like, what the hell?
Set the house and himself on fire. Disturbingly, there was a mother and her 2 children in the house at the time. As soon as the mother saw the footage, she called the police, who did not have to look far for the suspect. The man was arrested in his house just across the street.
Wait, I just realized they didn't say anybody was arrested in the last clip or the last clip. Damn, bro, these people are getting away with it. Thankfully, this guy got arrested, but like the last 2 people, what?
Despite him living nearby, the woman said she did not know the man and had no idea why he would want to hurt her or her family.
Weird.
The man was identified as 38-year-old Kwong Pham. When asked why he did what he did, he said he had seen a ghost in the house and was simply trying to get rid of it, suggesting he may have been under the influence of something, or perhaps was experiencing psychosis. He was later charged with attempted homicide and arson. It's scary to think your own neighbor could do this, and for such a bizarre reason. It was March 2022. A man in California rang someone's doorbell, saying that they were selling candy door to door. The homeowner opened the door and bought some candy from the man. That's when, from around the corner, 3 men run towards the house.
The hell?
All of the men were armed and took advantage of the open door by robbing the woman inside her own home.
Was this guy in on it? He kind of seems weird. He like let them run by. I think if I was selling candy and some people just ran in, I might like punch him.
All of the men were
Look at this.
armed and took advantage of the open door by robbing the woman inside.
I don't think
her
this guy
own
was
home.
in on it.
It later
I don't know.
transpired the entire thing was a setup, with
never
the
mind.
candy seller being in on it. He was used as bait to get the woman to open her door, so that the other men could rob her at gunpoint.
Wow.
After robbing the woman, the men can be seen running away. A few minutes before this, another house's doorbell camera caught the same man, attempting to sell them candy. This homeowner, however, did not open the door.
See, you can't trust somebody with a COVID mask on. Either they're stupid or they're trying to rob you.
The man can then be seen going to a house across the street, where he tries the exact same thing.
Bro,
Thankfully, this homeowner also does not open the door. Despite the footage, none of these men were ever caught by police. It's scary such a brazen crime can happen in broad daylight.
Nobody was
Door-to-door
caught?
salespeople are common, meaning most people would probably fall for this bait.
Oh my god.
It was the middle of the night in a town in England. A man got a notification on his phone saying there was motion outside his front door, and when he looked at the footage, this was what he saw. There was an elderly woman standing at his front door. Look closer and you'll see she's holding a knife.
Oh my god, that's creepier than I thought. I thought this old lady was just hallucinating. I thought she had like dementia or something in the thumbnail. I was like, oh my god, there's an old lady just staring at her. She's got a knife.
Moving side to side. She seems very tense, almost scared, repeatedly looking at the knife, like a scene from a real-life horror movie. The woman points her finger as if about to ring the doorbell, but then hesitates and decides not to. After 2 minutes of this, the woman walks away. It's still not known who this woman was.
She stood in front of their door with a knife, wondering if she should break in and kill somebody for 2 minutes straight. It's the middle of the night, woman. Go to sleep. You're messing up your circadian rhythm. What are you doing? You're old. You need sleep. Oh my.
Or why she approached this house with a knife.
Wait, he just said she was never identified?
It's still not known who this woman was, or why she approached this house with a knife. Some theorized the woman may be suffering from dementia.
I just said that! What the?
Sometimes intense anger, meaning it's a good thing the homeowner did not open the door. One night in August of 2020, a man approached a woman's door in Toledo, Ohio.
Bro, he's got a mask on that says Steelers. We just won. Steelers just won today. They beat the Patriots. Shout out to the Steelers. Go Steelers, bro. This guy's probably a robber.
Various times, and appeared to have a weapon in his waistband.
Oh, man.
The homeowner did not recognize this man, so through the doorbell asked who he was, to which the man would only respond, "It's me."
What? He said what? Oh, I got a chihuahua.
Me.
Who is it? It's me. That doesn't help you, dummy. He's definitely clutching on some type of...
The homeowner continued to ask who he was, and in response, all the man would do was wave.
See, like I said, if you're wearing a mask, you either are dumb or they're gonna rob you, so.
It seems like the man was trying to win her trust, hoping the woman would assume it was...
This just proved to me that if somebody comes to my front door with a mask on in the middle of the night, I ain't opening it. I'm gonna call the cops instantly. I don't care if it's somebody who escaped from the hospital down the road and they, or escaped, maybe it was a kid who was kidnapped or something and they were forced to wear a COVID mask. I'm not opening the damn door for the kid. I don't give a damn, bro. Take that mask off. Maybe. Do you see what he did with his hand? He's like, ugh, whatever. Hey, bro, what do you mean? You expected her to open the door? Who is it? It's me. Who the hell is me? Oh my God, so stupid. Oh my God, there was another guy. There was another guy
who was
hiding.
hiding nearby also walks off, but the homeowner's ordeal would not end here, as the two men then went round to her back door and attempted to pick the lock. Thankfully,
What's
they were not
wrong
able
with
to.
them?
The woman contacted the police, but by the time they arrived, the two men were gone. To this
they were
day, the
never
men
caught.
have never been identified.
Bro, nobody ever gets identified from doorbell videos, bro.
2023 in Kansas City. A man climbs on the side of a porch,
What the hell's
attempting
he
to not
doing?
be seen by the camera as he takes it down. Inside the home was a woman and her son. The
Oh,
man failed to remove the camera, so walks away. But
He's literally
30
on
minutes
camera.
later, he returns.
He's
This
on
time with a
camera.
cloth to cover the camera. 3 minutes later, the homeowner's son ran into her room, screaming that their car was on fire. Police and firefighters rushed to the scene, but it was too late. The fire had destroyed their car.
What the hell does that guy get from burning the car? I bet it was like her crazy ex-boyfriend or something trying to get back at her because she found a new man or something.
Viewing the footage, the woman realized the man in the video was her ex-boyfriend, who had set her car on fire as some kind of revenge.
I just said that!
Some people can be, as the fire easily could have ended
What
the woman
hell,
and
bro?
her
I got
son's
some
life.
type of spiritual.
the night of August
I'm about to guess
10th,
what happened here. August 10th, 2021. I think it's gonna be a 8-year-old Asian kid who's knocking on the door saying hello. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Dude, if that happens, I'm ending the video.
Had just got back home from work.
Nope.
She opens her door and walks in. But before she can close it, an armed man runs up behind her, followed by another man.
I feel like I've seen this before, bro. She's just coming home from work and somebody's trying to break into her door. Oh my God.
The two men rob the woman's car keys. The robbers then drive off in the woman's car. As soon as they were gone, she called the police, who spotted the car a couple hours later. They attempted to pull it over, but instead, the robbers took off, prompting a police chase. However, the robbers got away. The woman's car was never found. The two men, on the other hand, were. They were
What? They never found the car, but they found the...
arrested 2 days later, charged with home invasion, armed robbery, and motor vehicle theft.
Dude, do I have a pimple on my nose? Let me know if I have a pimple on my nose, y'all. It kind of hurts. That's disgusting.
Always watch your back when entering your home. You never know who may be watching,
That's
waiting
crazy
to
that we
take
live in a
advantage.
world where people want to rob
In
people.
2022, a man's doorbell camera captured something disturbing. A young man in a bandana walks up to the house and
This kid thinks he's Karate Kid or something, bro. You're not about to break down the door, you dummy.
to break down the front door.
This kid must have just got done watching a karate movie or something. He thinks he's stronger than he is. Look at him.
After failing to break the door down, the man collapses over the fence. He appears incredibly disorientated as he manically waves his arms around.
What is he doing? Wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Making bizarre sounds. People commented saying the man was likely under the influence of something,
You think?
which would explain his aggressive behavior and bizarre movement.
Is this just a random house that he's trying to break into?
The homeowner did call the police, but by the time they arrived, the man was already gone. To this day, the man has not been identified.
Nobody's found out who this guy is, bro. We gotta put him on a watch list. This guy's trying to break down a door, and then all of a sudden he goes,